If you release your music independently, chances are you're not getting all the money that you deserve. Welcome to How to Be a Rapper. I'm Franchise the Rapper. In today's video, I'm going to break down some information for you about royalties. I want to preface this video by saying that I'm not a professional on this matter, and I've only researched this for a handful of days, and I just want to share the information that I have received. As an independent artist, I'm sure that you're releasing your music in either DistroKid, CD Baby, TuneCore, a distribution website. Now, they do collect some money for you, and you will see that your bank account on there will grow. I personally have DistroKid, and the whole reason why I researched this is because I went on my bank account the other day and I realized that the amount of money I was getting paid is not equal to the amount that I should be getting paid off of the streams that I've accumulated over time. When it comes to royalties, there are a couple different subsections underneath it in which DistroKid is not going to cover all of them, and it's not going to get me all the money that I actually deserve. The first thing is mechanical royalties. These are covered by your distribution service. What this is going to do is collect the revenue from your downloads and your streams. But this is only a piece of it. The other subsection is performance royalties, and I figured out the reason why I wasn't getting paid is because DistroKid is only collecting so much of the money, but these other organizations, your PRO, performance right organizations, either ASCAP, BMI, or SESAC, SSAC, I've never heard of that one, but the other two I have heard of. I personally am on BMI. I believe that you can only pick one of the three. That's something you're going to have to look up for yourself though. What my PRO does is get all of my interactive plays, and it collects that money. So putting your songs onto BMI is just as important as putting it onto DistroKid, because all this money is from your live performances, festivals, shows, or when people go onto your library or onto a playlist and pick your song in particular. It is when your music is interactively chosen by the fan. They choose to come to the concert, you get paid for that. They choose to listen to your song, you get paid for that as well. These are all collected through your PRO. The other service that I found was Sound Exchange. What Sound Exchange does, if your song is played but the listener had no choice of whether that song was picked or when it was picked, for example the radio, whether this be on a Spotify radio system, Apple Music radio system, Sirius, XM, FM, AM, whatever it is, this is all covered by Sound Exchange. This is something that you need to register your music for as well. Now the thing that I'm not positive on is whether this reaches outside of America or not. So if you are just a local artist making most of your music and receiving most of your listens in the USA, I believe that this information should help you out. If you go outside of the country and you have a fan base elsewhere, they might have different rules, they might have different PROs, and that's going to be a whole nother process. Now I know that there are some distribution services such as Symphonic which do actually collect from some of those other countries as well, but they do take a fee and they take a percentage of your royalties. So it's kind of give or take whether you want to go through the hassle of finding these different ones internationally, or if you just go through a distribution service that does everything for you. When you register on Sound Exchange, make sure that you're registering as an artist and as your own label, even if you are an independent artist. This is so you can receive all streams of revenue, because technically you are the label if you are the one releasing your music. This information I found online. I researched a handful of articles and this was a conclusion that I saw. I don't see anything wrong with you going ahead and doing that just to be safe. Doesn't really hurt. Now I know this video is pretty quick, but that's only because I only know so much information about this topic myself. I've recently done the research on this. This is something that was a new issue that has arose for me. Now I'm just trying to figure out the best solutions for it. But I think those are the things that you need to know, that your distribution website is not going to collect all the money. You need to sign up for also a PRO, performance right organization, like BMI, ASCAP, or SESAC, and Sound Exchange. Those are going to be the three things that you need to sign up for if you want to collect the most amount of royalties that you can. There is also another thing called sync licensing. So what this does, if you sign up for an organization like this, it pushes your song to get on movies or video games or TV shows and things of that nature. So that is also another avenue if you want to make some money, sync licensing. With that being said, if you do have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to hit me up at Franchise the Rapper on Instagram or drop a comment below. Please like, share, and let me know if there's any other topics you would like me to cover or look into myself. But for now, keep working hard, stay healthy, and get those bars up, because this is How to Be a Rapper.